everyone. That's what that is. So how are we all anyway? Good evening, one and all. Would help if I'd have pressed the go live button first. That would have made a big difference. So we are here again after so many weeks. I hope everyone is keeping well. I am obviously going to try and go live on TikTok as well. See if it makes a difference. But let's go through the chat before I do anything. So, Brian, very good evening, darling. Paul, Richard. I'm getting there, Richard, slowly getting there. I'm feeling a bit more human, but I'm still quite blocked up, annoyingly. But I am here. I have done a bit of drawing last night on the train. I think what's made the biggest difference is the heater in here. In fact, it's too warm and it's going off. It's a lovely 20 degrees in here, so it feels just like, you know, sat in the house kind of thing, which is quite nice. So I just need to get logged into TikTok, because every time you do it, it decides to not actually, it logs you out for some reason. So just bear with me, guys, why I get logged back in. No, I don't want that, I want to scan. So once that's scanned, I can get that on, so at least I can see it. Check all live. Just checking there, guys, because I've not had any comments come in, so I just want to make sure that this is actually working. So if you guys can let me know, please, because this should be working. Touch go. And as long as that's working, then we can continue. That or the chat's decided not to work. Pussy. Hey Mav, how are you doing, darling? I'm just trying to check that we're live and it's all coming through, because there's no point obviously me going for all this and then it's not coming through kind of thing. Can you guys hear me okay? That's all I want to check. That's the main thing. I just need to know. Yeah, it's working. Thank you, Paul. So, yeah, which one do you guys want to see me do a bit of work on? I'm going to do the usual again, where I do a little bit on an animal first, and then the same, and then go over to the train. I've already done that. There we go, we are logged in, so I should be able to go live on there now as well. Sound is fine. Yes, we can hear you. Mav, I'm just doing my final day this week. Oh, nice one, Mav. I'm a bit frustrated considering if, you know, we had those days off last week and I feel like they were just completely wasted, unfortunately. And it really has been a bit of a pain. So yeah, which one do you guys want to see me work on? Please do let me know. Obviously my ears are still blocked up, so if the sound is a little bit loud, please do let me know, guys, because I can't properly hear it at the moment, to be honest. So if it is coming through a bit loud, please do let me know. I want to go live. Just need to get the TikTok comments up in a minute as well, and then you guys can help me decide which one to do for the first part. Let's get that loading so we can actually see it. It is. Is that your pet name for Grace? Huh? What? I'm confused here. Whose pet name for who? Ugh, no, I don't want that. What are you doing? Now you're not showing me. There we go. Let's put that across. That's no. Behave. That there. Right. Those are the comments there. I love you guys on the Cat Grace, totally mesmerising. I don't mind what you did this evening, as I'll probably like him. Plus, there's a family channel, so I won't say what I'm thinking. Yes, I don't know where our tea room manager is. I think possibly he might be tired. I know he's had a bit going on. So yeah, like I said, I'm just thinking of doing the usual crack on with one of the drawings for a little bit, and then continue onto the train. That way a bit more versatile. So Nismo is coming along very slowly. I have tried to give him a bit of a background since, you know, that way is one I've been asked to take with work with me and things, so I have been able to continue on a bit. So I could do a bit more on Nismo before going on to the train. Or if I'll just put that paper. Put that way for now. And then we just do a bit of work on Nismo then for the first off. Just get this into a position where you can see it's that joyous thing with a phone and things. We can get this. Ah, there we go. That seems like a pretty good position, I think. You guys will have to let me know what you think. But yeah, we get started with Nismo for a bit then. Get the comments back up, because that was on OBS. I had Brian Clinton around me here, Grace, don't worry, I reckon you should work on your beautiful feline picture. So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of work on Nismo first then, just to continue him on. And then we will move on to the train as the evening develops. It's that awkward trying to get it at a good angle so you guys can actually see it as well. Unfortunately, sometimes the angle makes it look like it's not done properly, but it is dead on. That's always been my hardest thing, is trying to get the camera in the right position where you guys get a good view as well. So I think we are there. If I just check over on OBS, that's It's not exactly the best for you guys, is it? It's odds law, I always tend to get one sorted and then the other isn't. Stand him a bit more. No, he looks a bit flat-faced on you now, does. What am I doing here? And Paul's over on TikTok as well. Thank you, Paul, darling. So I'm going to have to put that one at a slight angle and that one as well. So thank you for those joining tonight. I do seem to have a few popping in and out, which is appreciated. I know that we do a little bit more on this one. So I have been actually focusing on the background just to try and get a basic, if you can see, with just the difference that it makes. Although for some reason over on YouTube it isn't giving you the best view. How can we sort this? Let me try and heighten this a bit. That difficulty trying to get the lights and everything right so I can see it and you guys can see it right. That'd be a bit better on shine. And that's Judy. This is purely the HB just to give us something in the background, so it's not white and I need this in a position that I can reach it. And I've hidden the comments, and no wonder I can't see them. I've done it again. There we go. I can see them again. And now I'm going to need to get OBS up again to make sure it's in a good position. Oh dear, I'm out of practice, guys. This is what happens when I've not done lives for a little while, isn't it? All goes to pot. I suppose it wouldn't be me if it didn't work out. Try to smooth this over here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, I am not winning here. Morgan's upstairs with Rob. Rob has unfortunately succumbed to this bug. He's day 2 of symptoms really kicking out, so I think tomorrow is when he might actually feel really bad, because that's when I tended to feel a bit bad, so I think tomorrow it's going to hit him a bit more, even though he says it's fine. And thank you, Paul, for doing that over on TikTok. It can be a bit fickle sometimes, so. Definitely Morgan barking. It was Judy. You should know they're different barks by now. I will get the world's smallest violin out. Oh no, Rob, it will be a lot worse than yours, Grace. No, to be fair, this one has knocked me for 6. Absolutely knocked me. I've not felt this bad in years, and poor Robert to put up with it. I've been like a bear with a sore head. Fancy getting it wrong, Brian. Oh dear. So yeah, part of the reason I'm doing this is just to add that little bit into the background, and then hopefully it will really make sure Niz will pop out then. I didn't know there was another dog. There's been 3 on our channel, Bri. Morgan, Judy, and Time. Granted, I don't think you guys have ever heard Time bark, because she's only been like in the video during the day. I think she was only in one when the folks were over. Granted, Morgan likes to definitely be involved now in videos, whether it's the trained or Prescott Portraits. See, something I've also noticed as well is how these darks I originally did are not as like dark. So it's definitely being adjusted as I go on. Thank you for doing that over on TikTok. It is appreciated, buddy. And good evening, Alan, darling. I hope you're keeping well. And Lyndon, good evening to you too, darling. Hope you're keeping well also. Where's my small one gone? Put my small blending down, stump down somewhere and cannot see it. Oh, where on earth's that gone? It's the one I need as well. Anyone seen my #1 blending stump? Oh yeah, where have I just put that? My usual habit, guys. Whose eyes are looking at me? Ah, they were gorgeous eyes, honestly. You could lose yourself in them. Where on earth? I think that's next on my list, guys, is more blending stuff. So I'm not going to have it and lose them at the minute. I had it out, so where's it gone? I'll find it after just because I don't need it. Sod's law. I'm feeling a little bit better, Lyndon. I'm still not 100% like. It's like I don't know how long tonight is going to go on. Because it purely depends on how I feel. Yeah, exactly. Rob's copped it off me now. and it was starting to come out with it today. No, I can't seem to get in the right position, guys, for some reason. Not winning here at all. Oatmeal to the eyes. So the weird thing is that is a heart shape, because if you see the reference image, it weirdly does heart shaped. So I just thought about keeping that in there. I thought it was quite funny, really. And quite ironic, really. What I'm trying to do is just lightly start filling in these colours, because this is far too light for what it needs to be, and this is not over enough, you see. No worries, Lyndon, darling. I've actually managed to do a little bit this week myself, but I don't know, might just be an episode out this weekend. Especially with Rob now getting the lurgy as well. Brian won't be in his training room until the weekend. I'm hoping Thursday, but it depends how we feel. Because I imagine it'll be Rob's turn to keep me awake. Because I have him. Yeah, that's the thing, Lyndon, isn't it? It does take a while sometimes to get all these things in. It's incredible how long it can take just when you're adding all the editing and things like that. See, this definitely needs to go darker. You do other layers almost like static grass. Yeah, so it's just a case of building it up because you don't want to go too heavy into it. And this gives you the chance to add those definition bits and the more layers. I've got like this little artist blade, which is what will help give me my lines, my white lines. I just wanted to travel across the page today. Alan, no it isn't. This is my Nismo. This is actually one of the first A4s I did, and this is how, as time goes on, I've been able to see the improvements that my own skill has developed. I actually had it come up on YouTube that I've been on here for 2 years. Not that you would think it. Because obviously I've not really posted. It's not quite been like RGJ. I don't know why it's not a problem for me, although my son keeps reminding me I'm getting told all to do some things. How long? Over 2 years. This is one of the first pieces I did, other than the one for Rob that has rarely been shown because it's not something you want shown. But like I was saying actually to another artist that I know yesterday, my problem is obviously this is not a full-time commitment for me. This is getting it in when I can, you know, so there's not pressure as such. And then obviously I've got things like the commission that have come in, so that's, so things like that then take priority. So I really couldn't look at the hours I've put in, to be honest, Lyndon. It would be interesting to know, but it would possibly disappoint me, actually. Like I said, there is the slight frustration that some of these I could do better, but I'm not going to like get rid and start again. There's no point with that. The other picture of Robin is... So the other picture is actually Megan, his dog that he had before. But like I said, seeing as it is of her, it's not one he's really, he doesn't really want me to share. It's one I just sometimes work on. Do I need to check my settings? Yeah, of course, it's only live for 30 minutes. Just can't tell what, guys. No worries, London, you take care. My older sister's good at painting and paints folks' pets, commission most of your dogs. She has a reputation for it. Oh, nice one. And Malik, thank you for the likes over on TikTok. Still think I've not got this up high enough. Thank you for the heart as well, Paul. sorry Grace, I'll have to split now. I was working in the loft tonight, so bye bye for now. Take care. Alan out. No night, darling. And thank you for stopping by. It is appreciated. I don't know about you guys, but maybe I should go over to the train now, because we have been doing this for just nearly an hour now. Or just stand this way, because I have done a bit on the train yesterday, so if I don't go to the train, it's not the end of the world, because I've already done some work on it, if that makes sense. Hey Snowy darling, I'm getting there slowly. Hopefully catch up with you soon, but Rob's come down with it as well, so I don't think it will be in the immediate future, unfortunately. But thank you so much, darling. Oh, Brian as well on the night, darling. That'd be nice, Grace, if you're up for it. Yeah, I just have to say, because like I said, I'm still not 100%. Which is frustrating more than anything, to be honest with you. I just want to be back to normal now. Yeah, that is Richard. Unfortunately, the 4B is right at the end of its life now. That was one of the mistakes I made at the beginning, was just being way too heavy-handed with it. You know, really it should be more of an evening. If not, you know, the 2's getting there, but the HB's got hardly any usage, and you know, that just shows that I've gone too far with 1. You know, that just goes to show that I was too heavy-handed. You know, live and learn. Like I say, this piece was always kind of like a learning piece. It's just the frustrating thing is trying to add the new techniques in now without completely just ruining it or starting again. You know, because there has been a lot of hours in this. So really, in a way, it's a good thing because I'm able to improve on the original. It just makes it a bit more testing, and I suppose takes a bit longer now. Hopefully even this tonight has just added such a difference to that fur rather than it looking like some blank colour like it was. Amazing. Yeah, it definitely makes a difference, and it's saving me wasting. It's, you know, I've still been using the pencil. It just means that I'm not like hurting my fingers trying to. But this is definitely my favourite one, for sure. I keep looking at the electronic one as well. We definitely need to go darker up here. And Choberton, Tony, very good evening, darling. I hope you're keeping well. Do not draw. Use a pencil about an inch long before now. Yeah, I think we've all had those pencils that you just grab because they've been sharpened and sharpened. Even this 6B, again, it just shows how heavy-handed I was with a higher gradient. when, you know, they're supposed to just be an additional add-on. And I definitely went too hard too soon with it initially. But you live and learn. Tony, I'm getting there slowly, darling, so I'm still blocked up, as you can probably hear. I am getting tired sooner, but I feel a lot more with it than I have done. I am starting to flag a bit now, to be honest. But I have practically been in my shed all day, so what I should have done really is get like a kip earlier. Shed just to try and give Rob some peace, because to top off having this bug, he's not been getting much sleep because of me, so you know, just kind of trying to be leaving him to rest and recuperate, really. It's like, you guys, you know him, he would already have been down here by now, and he hasn't been yet, so I think that kind of says how he's feeling. That sounded bad. In what way, Richard? Have I said something unintentionally here? Can I just blame the illness? Oh, me not letting Rob rest. Right, I'm with you. No, basically, blocked up sinuses, it means snoring. So, bless his heart, most, like, the past week, he's barely got any sleep because I've been snoring my head off. You know, I occasionally snore at the best of times, let alone add a cold into the mix, so, yeah, he's, bless his heart, he's not had much sleep this week because of the snoring. Might I get that in there? This is looking a lot better tonight. I'm a lot happier with this. taken 5 minutes, as I always do in this period. I think that's too much there as well. And that's probably who we were just talking about, guys.
Winning? Losing?
Yeah, doing okay. Surviving. I feel like I'm getting worse with this again.
Please don't.
No, I know.
How many in?
Sorry.
How many in?
A few that have just gone. Brian's gone. Alan's gone. So, and Lyndon's been in as well. It's up there. I've been looking for it. So, Richard, hello Rob, get well soon.
Cheers, buddy.
So I don't know, it doesn't seem that busy tonight, guys, because we have had a few goes, so I don't know whether to call this streaming a night. Whether I still enjoy for a bit, I don't know. But yeah, I think I've just got to be more brave to kind of sort out these rookie errors I made when I first started drawing. Because that's like the problem with this one of Nismo. This was started, like 2 years ago. And, you know, I did a bit at home and then I didn't do anything and I did a bit. And, Rob, it's your turn to keep Grace awake, exactly. Tony, hey Rob, you suffering also.
Did I keep you awake last night?
No, they're saying that it's going to be your turn though. Tomorrow I think you're going to feel like absolute rubbish if it's going along the timeline of mine. Monday was when I started feeling a bit rough. Tuesday I was rough and Wednesday it hit me bad, didn't it? Wednesday, Thursday. Because we said if I'd have been working I wouldn't have been able to. Don't do it, Grace. You don't want to go backward on flu. To be honest, with working tomorrow, I think if I'm still bunged up, I am going to go to the doctors on Thursday, maybe to look at some antibiotics, because I am bringing up green, which they usually say is you need antibiotics, but
Okay, my words is
I can breathe.
That's a swimming pool.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
They're going to have to sort that.
But yeah, I do think that, you know, if you like compare Nismo, just leaning over Rob here, to one of the last pieces that I started, you know, there's a lot more clarity in this image because I was taking my time, I was building up the layers slowly. When Nismo, I definitely think I've rushed. And that's obviously leaving me to, in a way, a harder problem having to fix it once bits are done. Because it's like all these harsh lines there. you know, all these harsh lines. And the blacks here, I just went and I did, and really I should have built them up. And that is leaving problems now to kind of blend it together, where I think like the horse's nose over here looks so much better because I've only built it up lightly. I think I've only gone to like 6B on the bridle because of what it is. You know, and even the horse's eye, there's so much that...
We've not done any choo-choo.
No. But I did some choo-choo the other day, didn't I? So, I kind of concentrate on this tonight. But yeah, I think I might call it a night, guys. It just is awkward when you're having to try and worry about the camera and your drawing angle as well. It's one of those annoying things, but I do think I've got on with some more with him. Trying to, especially this side's looking a lot better than what it was, say, at the beginning. It looks more part of him now. And with that ear darkened, it looks even better. You know, I think it just takes time, and it is a learning curve, but I want to get these ones finished and then start from scratch. You know, there's no point in leaving the work that I've done half done. I think once I've completed something, I will be a lot happier. But even tonight here has made a difference in the harsh white lines that it was. You could see the errors, but to me it looks great. I think Richard, it's just as my skill has developed as I've done more and more. It's now that I'm noticing the differences. You know, if I'd have done this, completed this like 2 years ago, I would have thought, yeah, it's brilliant. But those harsh white lines, if you really look at the image, they're not completely like white. It's the odd bits of white in with it. So, Tony, sounds like you should, Grace, get yourself wrapped up with a hot toddy and take care of yourself. See, this is the frustrating thing. I feel a lot better in myself. It's just this bunged up that I cannot seem to get rid of. It's really annoying me now. If I cough, it's just bringing up rubbish as well. It's not on my chest or anything. But yeah, I think I am going to call it a night, guys. It's not obviously the busiest as it sometimes is as well. Partly because I've not been going live regularly. So I think I am going to call it a night tonight, guys. And then hopefully next week we can do it a bit more. And I hope by next week I'm feeling more human. We shall see. So yeah, thank you all, one and all. I'm going to shut off the TikTok now. Because that's... Oh, I've got a new subscriber from the yeah. There we go. So that's TikTok gone. You know, 75 viewers, yet no one interacts. TikTok's a very hard one. You do right, Grace and Rob. Take care, people, and see you soon. So yeah, I'm going to shut it off on here as well, guys, and bid you all good night. Thank you all for coming in as well.